Hey guys, Tyler here. Welcome back to Roll, the interesting optimization game where you have 2,500 rolls to get as large of a score as possible. Now, I think the challenge I'm going to set for myself moving forward, I can't guarantee I'll get it this time, but I would like to get 1,000,000,000,000 points. Now, that's going to be pretty tough, and this shop's interesting. The +3s are reasonably priced. There's nothing low priced, but I think I should still get a good start. That is a large step up from what I just did, but I want to try some different strategies. I'm hoping that I could find something that's a little bit different, something that can spice things up enough for me to get to that, what is that, 13-digit club? It's going to be tough, but I hope I can do it. And I think I'm going to buy everything in this shop that I can. Maybe not the +4, because it is a little bit overpriced. But it's not that overpriced. I think that, well, at least I can get the +3 here. And now I gotta think. I mean, I'm stacking all my +3s on this one. I don't want to shop reroll, you know, because it seems that every time you reroll the shop, the cost of items goes up. So I think the time I want to reroll the shop is actually after the shop upgrade. Right. So with the shop upgrade flagged, it should take about 150 rolls for me to get there. All right, here we are. Let's get this upgrade. And I am going to re-roll right away just to see what I'm looking at now. Hopefully I get a die incrementer. No incrementer. That is sad. So I am going to refresh. Still no incrementer. Why? Maybe a die adder, but that's so expensive. All right, one more attempt, I think, to get an incrementer, because somehow this set is even worse than the first. I got a half incrementer. You know, you take what you can get sometimes. And then I'll probably take this and go for maybe a die quantity multiplier, then a shop upgrade. So here we go. Sweet. Gonna put down the big one. And I'm thinking about a die quantity multiplier. I mean, that makes my die worth 20, but it's times 10. That's not even a good number. I think what I'd rather do is just go for a shop upgrade. I want a high tier shop, as many rolls as this costs. I mean, it's only going to go up. Yeah, it's not too bad. My thing's worth 20 something. So give me that. And then I don't know what I'm looking for once I reroll the shop, but something spicy, I hope. I got a lottery die. A multiplier could be pretty solid. How about the lottery first, actually? And then maybe I'll do like ×3 and ×4. Yeah, the lottery is just going to go on probably one of the crummy die. Not on the same die as my incrementer. It's only at 34, though. It's kind of bad. Do I really want this regular incrementer? I mean, maybe. I kind of would rather have one of these multipliers. Maybe a single face multiplier could be really good here. Just have that on the third die. Because the other two die have sometimes big numbers on them. This feels really slow, though. Like, I'm not at all a fan of how this is playing out. Still, I mean, I still have 1,800 rolls to make something happen. You know what? I'll buy the incrementer, even though it's a little bit too late. Like, I should have done it earlier, but it's fine. But then again, bum rushing the other stuff here is not bad either. Like, the other things I got are pretty good money earners. So it's really tough to say. I'll get both the incrementers on this middle die. And now, probably a ×4. No, I think ×4 is really good, though. I'll probably put that on... I mean, I'll put it on one of the incrementers. It's likely going to be the regular incrementer, not the half incrementer. Just because, technically, this should make it to 99 first. Let's see. These things are going to meet at 86. I think it's actually technically better to put the incrementer, or the multiplier, on the already larger number half incrementer. It's probably really close, so it doesn't matter. But just by the way that they increase, it's going to be larger than the other one for a long period of time. And so it's going to give a larger value for a longer period of time. And then they'll converge at 99. I wonder actually how close the math really is on them. Because you have to think, if the incrementers just go about their thing, they'll meet at 86. And then between 86 and 99, only then will a single incrementer be higher. Well, anyways, I do get my shop upgrade. And then I want to re-roll the shop, hopefully find some passives. Do I get those now? I do, so what is this? Single face adjacency bonus. Whenever a single face multiplier is orthogonally adjacent to the die is multiplying, it'll be worth 10 times more. Swap die positions could be really good too. With my, I could go, yeah, face adjacency bonus, face multipliers, swap die positions. Yeah, that's an idea. So I'm going to go for the multiplier first. I think what's going to happen, I'm going to have all my face multipliers on one die, so I could have that die be relatively central. Just so it can always get the orthogonal bonuses. But right now, yeah, I'll just have it all on the same die, and then I'll probably swap these two die. Yeah, this will be good. This will be good, I think. I'll take another one, just to increase my odds of getting a times 10. Because already, that times 10 is putting up big numbers. I am still fairly slow, but this was a lot faster than the previous one. And then I'll get the adjacency bonus, and then I'll swap the die position. So let's run it. Okay, it's still taking a good bit, but I really think this times 10 is going to be legendary. So now I just want to swap die positions, and that should be pretty cheap. Oh, that is so much better. Yep, okay. And we're 2,000 over, so swap. How does this work? I want to swap these two. So, boom and boom. So now I think I want to re-roll the shop. Try to find some more passives. Ooh, I wanted to get this. So the reason why I didn't want to add too many dies was so I could try this less than 6 die bonus. I have 5 dice, so while you have less than 6 die, the value of all dice will be increased by the bonus percentage, which is 500%. Ooh, and there's the 6 dice reroll. While you have less than 6 dice, all dice will be rolled 2 additional times. I think this one's better, but I'll still get this one because I bet I could get some sort of benefit with it. Yeah, so 29,000 for just massive scaling. Oh, I only have 4 dice. Well, I can upgrade my shop, right? Still? Is that where I'm going to get my 5th dice from? Yeah, I still can, so I don't want to buy any more dice still. I will take this, and I think I'll take the dice reroll, then I'll go for a shop upgrade. But the rerolls, well, I think what they're going to do is at least help out my, oh my god, my, that was pretty nutty. My, whatchamacallit, my incrementers, right? That'll help them increment more quickly. So I'll get a shop upgrade, and then who knows what'll happen afterwards. I'm getting this so much more quickly now. Exponential growth, do me a solid. Gonna come right back. And again, no more dice purchased. Yeah, because I can't get any more shop upgrades. Void is pretty good. Replace a dyed face of your choice with a void face. When rolled, this face will have no value. When this face is not rolled, it multiplies the value of the rolled face by 2. That seems pretty good. I think I also want a multiplier. The times 5 would probably go on this 87, which admittedly is really good. And then the void face would probably replace this 1. I think the void face is more consistent, but this is... Okay, this is really cheap. I'll get this first. Like, I can purchase all this so quickly. In the blink of an eye with money to spare. That's how over I went. I can buy both. It's a times 5 hitting right here. And void face coming on in. I'm gonna double the both of them. What else here is worth it? Plus 9. A single face multiplier, I suppose, is pretty good. Previous roll multiplier. When rolled, this face will have the value of the previous roll result times multiplier. The roll result, is it just for that dice? Or just for that die? Or everything? Well, it doesn't say. I'm going to assume it's just for that die. It's tough to say if that's worth it. Because I don't know if this gets multiplied by face multipliers. I mean, I could find out. First, I do want to take my face multiplier. Times 4 isn't too bad of one. And just plop it on here for a higher chance to, you know, get face multipliers face multiplied. I think that this will scale with everything I have. I'm going to try it. See if it works out. I'm just going to get the 1. Yeah, that was pretty quick. A little bit of overkill, too. Take you. And plop you down right here. And then I think I'll reroll the shop. Because I don't like either of these passives. And I don't really like anything else here. What about this? No weights bonus. If across all rolled die, none of the rolled faces are weighted, all die results will be increased by the bonus percentage. And then there's a lightweight bonus. I don't have any lightweights. I obviously take the one that has no weights. Instead, what I think I want to do is to get the no weights bonus and this big multiplier. So we'll start with the no weights bonus. Because, yeah, I have no intention to get weights or more die, and that took... Was that one roll? And did that just blow it out of the water? You know what? I'm getting the multiplier first in that case. And I'm going to get it on something different than the face multiplier. I'm going to probably get it on this bottom die. Yeah, just so we can stack, potentially. And then, again, I'm going to save up for this. What a roll. We are going crazy now. That took a little longer, but still not that bad. And there we go. No weights multiplier. Then I could do a ×5. See, this says only affects numeric faces. I don't know if a lottery face counts as numeric face. Well, I guess I could find out through this. Choose a numeric die face. We could spend 56,000 points just to do some science. I guess is the way to find out. My bet is that it's not going to copy, but who knows? Maybe it will. I've been surprised before. Oh, it doesn't even let me. Yep, it doesn't even let me. Now, what I'm going to do is go back, because now I would not like to do it. Hopefully I can use it later. Do we think I can use it later, or am I just screwed without it? I think I'm screwed without it. I could have used it later. I was simply testing at that point. The reason why I did that is because, well, it's better than nothing. And I also didn't expect it to do anything. So that's interesting to know that you can save it for later. Do I want anything else here? This could be decent. It's a ×50. So this is going to be by default worth 250. Now I think I put it on this big numbers die in hopes that it functions with these two non-numbers. Just, this is my big number die. Now do I reroll? I think I do. So what do I got? If none of my dice roll numeric 99, all dice will be increased by the bonus percentage, but it does not apply to faces that multiply the entire roll. Okay. Whenever a lottery fail is not successful, it will be rerolled 2 additional times. I could also get the 6 incrementers for my now 6 dice. The no 99s is interesting. I have only 2 99s, so this will probably be good for a while. I think I'm going to just take the incrementer, which should take literally half of a roll, and then think about it some more. That's going on my 6er. Well, now I'm not sure. I think I'm going to go for the lottery failure reroll right now, because the lottery face I have is pretty good. This should make it almost certain that I hit 100 on the lottery. I think that's worth it. What else do I want now that I can afford things? Well, I probably want a previous roll multiplier on the big, or the now slowly incrementing die. I don't want to put this on the die that already has a previous roll multiplier, because it says this effect cannot repeat. Oh my god, that's a big roll. It says the effect cannot repeat, so I'm going to pick the weakest one, and that would be, yeah, probably you. And then I have an incrementer on that. That's going to do great things, I'm sure. Get a multiplier on just one of these, probably the biggest one already. I mean, just right here seems pretty good. I don't think I want much else. I don't know if I want a wild. I mean, it could be really good, I suppose. Yeah, actually, with the everything multiplier, I think 1 or 2 wild faces might be the move. So I'll mark 1 and get a single wild, and then I'll reroll. That took literally 1 roll. Now, where is this going to go is the question. Because the jackpot is to have a big number multiplied by face multiplier multiplied by the big number be multiplied. So I feel like I should put it on this leftmost die. Sure, I don't get the lottery with the multiplier, with face multiplier, with the big multiplier, but I think I can deal with that. I don't think I'm going to get another wild. But then again, it's probably good. It's really cheap right now. I'm okay with actually having 2 wilds on the same die. Because the wilds can't scale off each other. It's just more likely to get a wild now. This whole run is wild, really. Either way, I think it's time to now... Actually, let me add a face value to itself. This is really cheap. It just gets me some quick scaling with the 28. And then now I'll reroll. Kind of want to get some cheap things here. I want to get a 94, believe it or not. Because what I want to do, I want to replace this 4 with it, just to make sure this dice never has a bad roll. And then I want to get some times 5s and times 10s. I can get a times 5 now. I might just put it on the 94. Yeah, that's not awful. And then I'll probably get a times 10 for one of the upper scaling die, I suppose. And then I'll probably have to reroll. This run is weird. I feel like my start was pretty slow, but now it's kind of coming together. I got a lot of passives and a lot of potential, I think. Yeah, that's gonna definitely go right here. I don't know what I'm waiting for. Now, if I could get another face multiplier, more face multipliers, that would be great. I mean, there's a lot I'm still looking for. Refreshing, what do I get? When you roll a numeric value divisible by 5, all numeric values on the die will be increased by 5. So this is, oh, this is just that weird incrementer. This adjacency multiplier seems pretty good. It multiplies all orthogonally adjacent numeric dice times the multiplier, which times 5 is pretty good. I could also add some rerollers. This could also help with the scaling speed if I put it on my, yeah, this die. So scaling gets improved here. And then I think I want this adjacency multiplier next. I'm not quite sure if I want the major increase because it's not going to do anything once my incrementers reach 99. Holy crap, that roll. That being said, I could buy it right now. Let me buy the other things first. This adjacency multiplier seems great. Only downside is that it doesn't have the face multiplier synergy, which means I might replace this with the face multiplier eventually, but it's still really good right now. I guess I might as well take this. Get it out of the pool as well, and this multiplier is fine. Just put it on one of the top ones. Put it right, yeah, right here. I think I gotta keep re-rolling though. I'm not too big a fan of any of the others. And keep re-rolling. Add face value to itself. That could be good too. All right, let me try something weird. I'm gonna add face value to itself, and I'm gonna do it on the 15 here because it has a times 10 in the top right corner. I wanna get that up to max, and then what I think I wanna do is I wanna put glue on it. So once it gets to 99, it'll just always be rolled with glue. But then sometimes this will roll, right? Like sometimes I'll roll here, and then sometimes I'll roll this. Because the reroll on this doesn't matter. Yeah, I think that's the move. I get glue on the times 10 one in that top die. And maybe that could work out really well. Beautiful. And then after this, I'm not quite sure what to do. But I figure this is going to scale really fast. Yeah, so reroll, and I want it to be stuck on here. That replaces the reroll, which is expected. I guess I'm paying money to reroll the shop? Is that what's about to happen? I'll try it. A times 10 multiplier seems pretty exciting. How long could it really take to get to 22 million? Surely it won't take that long. Woo, okay, that was pretty fast. That was pretty fast. Yeah, times 10. I'm gonna put down the bottom die. And I don't know what I'm worried about. What am I fretting about? Nothing. I shouldn't be worried about anything. So then, times 5 multiplier, I guess, could be pretty good. Yeah, might as well get both of those. Just put them on uncovered numbers, like you. And the other one. And it's funny how much the other numbers are increasing. That was because of the passive I bought, which now I'm realizing is a good passive. So now I suddenly don't feel too bad about getting more random multipliers to just put them on the numbers themselves. Again, I don't want these. I need something better. Maybe I would want a multi-face multiplier at some point. Also, maybe I want to do some rerollers and glue. Yeah, I think I want to do rerollers and glue for my bottommost die. So we'll take these first. That was quick. I hope it works this way. Like the reroll glue strat, I feel like could work out really, really, really well. Because the glue just goes on the times 10. Because it'll reroll until it hits the glued times 10, and then it'll just stay there. Like, see, you can see the glued thing showing up there. And here, we'll just put in my times 10. So now I don't even need to get any more regular multipliers. Now I'm just kind of looking for... What am I looking for exactly? Well, something to replace this 6 for sure. And then I don't know. Maybe more passives? I mean, maybe I could try a multi-face multiplier. Most common number is usually going to be 99. So I'll try this. And it doesn't take that long to get there, that's for sure. No, it does not. And if it's not 99 now, it will be 99 eventually. And then now I probably reroll the shop. I don't think there's anything else I want here. The value of reroll dice are increased by the bonus percentage. That seems really good. Reroll bonus. And maybe a wild could be good as well. And a multiplier. There's actually a lot of good options here. I think I'll take the reroll bonus first. That will apply to so many of my dice. Yeah. Ooh, that was quick. Beaut. And then I think I will take another wild. Or maybe a multiplier. Yeah, maybe I'll grab some more multipliers still. Maybe I could replace some crappy multipliers with the good multiplier. Like this 99 could be increased. Yeah, I think I'm going to replace this ×4 with the ×10. And then wild incoming, I suppose. It could be interesting to try to set some die faces to something like, well, 98 would be ideal. So then I can get the no 99s bonus and I can get the evens bonus. Some food for thought for a future run. Still, I will take my wild. This 100, technically, it might be my worst one, actually. So here's why. Because it's not a numeric face, so it doesn't synergize with things like the adjacency multiplier. And this isn't going to scale that hard, so I'm going to get rid of the lottery one. Lottery has no real synergy for me. And now I guess I just reroll the shop, unless I want this multiplier. You know what, I could take it. It's not that bad. ×5, just slap it on this 81. Yeah, now I reroll. Add previous roll to rerolls. When a die is rerolled, the immediately preceding roll is added to the roll result. This effect does not cascade. This effect only applies to consecutive numeric faces. Only the value shown on the previous face will be added. Applies before bonuses and after multipliers. And it only applies if both of them are numeric. Will this ever happen to me? If it were to happen, it would only happen on the top die, which, yeah, it could work. It would add together this 99 with itself, right? Because it's going to be stuck on glue, so it's going to add to itself. I feel that that would be how it would work, and I feel that that would be very good. And it's relatively cheap compared to the shop, so if it doesn't work out, it's not the biggest L in the world. But I'm excited to see if it does work. Just looking for more interesting things. Maybe just another random multiplier for maybe the 90 on the left. I could buy this. It's pretty cheap. Should take a few rolls. I do kind of want to get below 1,300 just so I can reroll the shop for free. I guess you guys can't see how much the shop costs. I guess if you're curious, let me show you this time. It's 56 million. It's a lot more than what I have. And it's usually very expensive. I will take this and slap it on here, even though I might end up getting rid of that in the future. I think what I'm just going to do, I'm going to just roll 8 times. And then maybe just 1 more just in case that doesn't count. And then get my shop reroll. Ah, so the majority of my... Take a look at this. Take a look at this here. So, how on earth... this 99 gets a lot of bonuses from my passives, and so is this 99, and this is ×5. And this one should be pretty good, because it's 5 times the adjacents, but it's actually not that good. What actually is getting all the value is this. This is getting the value. I did not expect this dice to be the hard carry. It got me 3 million. But I imagine it's even better if I get the ×10. Which, by the way, why did I not? Oh, because I haven't attached reroll ×3. It only rerolls 3 times down below. So I need more rerolls on the bottom if I can help it. How do I get the amount of rerolls that's equivalent to the number that comes up? Either way, get a free reroll. So if I want a multi-face multiplier, you get 99 here, 99 here. I mean, yeah, that's better than the ×3 by a lot. I get a lot of 99s, actually. I should probably do that. Get a multi-face multiplier. Oh, I can just get it right now. Yeah, so goodbye, ×3. Or maybe this ×5. Because this is technically ×30. Well, ×30 has to be better than ×5. Even if it's like ×5, ×4. Yeah, this is the worst one. Okay. So I still want to get more multi-phase multipliers if I can help it, like this. So maybe I just want more of these and better passives. I think I actually want to reroll the shop next. And I don't think I want the wild either. So yeah, I'll save up for a refresh stock. It costs 196 million. That took like 17 rolls. A little dicey. I'll still do it. I think I want this multi-phase multiplier and probably this multiplier. Let me just take this multi-phase multiplier. Or mark it, rather. Wait, actually, does the passive I have apply to multi-phase multipliers? Oh. You know, it doesn't. What do I want then? Probably this times 10? It feels as though I've hit a bit of a roadblock, and I need to refine my strategy. I'm just not sure what needs to be done. Like, maybe I have to just look for better multipliers? I don't know. I think I'm just going to put it on the 99 over here. There we go. I guess refresh stock. It costs 256 million. I'm just hoping maybe there's more passives that are good for me. Maybe. I would like the multiplier adder if I could get it. Maybe a previous roll multiplier? Maybe I could replace this multi-phase here with a previous roll multiplier. So I'll try that. And it's always going to be very high, so it's always going to deliver me a big, big number. Takes a little bit to get there, but not too long. Either way, I'm doing way better than the previous run, so at least I'm getting some improvement. And there's still so many rolls left for me to improve on, so it's not that big a deal. I have 1,200 rolls still. I guess I'm going to do a shop refresh then? No, I could do a multiplier here. I could replace one of my crappy ones with a times 10. I'm going to do it like that. And I also would kill for the ability to add to my dice. I don't know. I think I'm just going to refresh stock, looking for maybe ways to add multipliers or looking for other single-face multipliers. And now re-rolling or refreshing the stock costs over $1 billion. And the wild face is even more expensive. I guess I could add a multiplier. Yeah, I'll take this times 10. At least I'm getting there quickly. And I think maybe I'll wait until under 1,200 for the shop reroll. And I did want to make this one a times 10 as well. Yeah, I'm going to just wait until I'm under 1,200. Get a free reroll and see how much money I earn in the meantime. I mean, it's got to be pretty big money at least. Oops, I overshot just a touch. Yeah, I got over 2 billion. I mean, this is a record breaker for sure. Free reroll. How about this? This is not useful. Whenever a wild face is orthogonally adjacent to the die is copying, it'll be worth 10 times more. I could try the wild adjacency bonus. Maybe it's really good. There's only one way to find out, and it's through that. The only thing is 19 billion is going to be pretty hard to come by. Hold on, let me stop this right now just so I can see stats. This was only the times 3 it came up. I want the times 10 to show up more. Wait, roll result 0? Wait, what? How could this be 0? I don't understand this interaction. So is that screwing over my times 10 as well? Here, let me do a few spins and see what happens. Well, okay, this is non-zero. We're learning a little bit. Can I get the times 10 to show up? No, the times 10 worked. But I think the number got smaller because the first number is 55 million. And then it went down to 1 million. This, I can't learn from this, at least until the dev comes in and explains it. Because I don't know what's happening to this bottom die. It has something to do with the glue and the rerolls. But after carefully reading, it either shouldn't apply to the face, or definitely should not lower the number. It feels like it almost ruined my run. Is there some way for me to, like, get rid of glue? Because that's the only other thing I can think of. Like, maybe because I have the glue, something went wrong, but I can't change that, to my knowledge. Let's make it back to the shop. Oh, I was saving up, right, for 19 billion. Yeah, I'll save up for that. You know, maybe it probably isn't glitched. It's just very confusing. I will hope that this thing I wanted to buy, the wild adjacency bonus, could be good, because I guess it's never gonna it might actually be really useful now because it probably is next to the die that's gonna be the highest the most. I get a free reroll, which I'll take. Like, do I just add rerolls to the bottom die just so it can override the glue? I'll see if this works, the decreasing problem, or if it fixes it. Surely it's something. Here, I guess I'll just replace this glue in hopes that whatever weird interaction had been going on is maybe fixed. What I'll do, I'll just do some rolls and look to see if anything changed. Just, I guess we're not getting times 10 now. So, okay, there's that. It's worse. It's worse. This is now worth 0. I think it's impossible. I think this is always bugged now. So, I feel like I gotta get 6 glues. I feel as though that's what I need. Man, I wish this made sense. But glue isn't even that good. It still goes, it still decreases with glue. Attached multiplier stack. Multipliers attached to a die face will now stack with single face, multi-face, and adjacency multipliers. Yes, that's very good. A single face multiplier could be good. Replace my times 3 with the times 10. I'll get this first. It costs 48 billion, which is going to take a while, admittedly, but I will get there. But yeah, it is going to take a fat minute to get there. How close are we? Yeah, it's going to take like another 300 rolls. All right, we finally made it to 701. Yeah, so this is always good. This can't possibly be bad. The single face multiplier is next. I'm hoping it'll just be a lot faster now, too. It's actually lagging. Because it can't calculate numbers that quickly. Well, at least this run is alive again. I think I actually replaced the multi-face multiplier here, by the way. Yeah, I replaced the multi-face multiplier because the single-face multiplier is always better. I even think the times 3 is better. Alright, so I have 3 free shop refreshes. I don't think these are what I'm looking for. Perfect square bonus, no. But this, single set of a kind, single Yahtzee, no. I didn't get any glue. Do I have a face swap? Huh, maybe this could be good. Like, maybe this face swap could bring the times 10 over to this die where there aren't rerolls. That being said, though, let me again just make sure that it's doing nothing. One at a time until I get there. And this was a 0. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, but at least my numbers are still massive and all. It's just a shame that I can't get the times 10 then at the same time as the wild. Hopefully it doesn't bring the reroll with it. Hopefully it doesn't, like, infect this left die. Okay, it probably doesn't. It also doesn't bring the multiplier with it. So, you know what? I'm going to add a multiplier next, the times 10. I want to hope that this times 10 on the left works now, so I'm going to reroll until I hit it to see if it does anything. It works! It got 27 million. You're going to have to take my word for it. No, you're not going to take my word for it. I'll show you. 27 million. All right, it's working. I'll take it, I guess. This times 3, I don't think does anything, but it's cool looking, I suppose. Did I mark something in the shop? Yeah, times 10, right? It's actually lagging a bunch now. Yeah, give me that times 10. Let me put it on this newly moved 99. And then I think I want another face swap. Maybe I'll take these times 5 multipliers for the 99s down below. Or I'll just roll until I get face swaps. I think that's how it's gonna go. Yeah, this is so weird. It's lagging so much. I have a supercomputer, so there's no way my computer can't handle this. I think just the game itself has a limit to how fast it can calculate numbers. And let me tell you, this is some pretty big numbers, so I understand that the game is lagging at my 69 billion. I get a free shop reroll. What do I even want from these? Another face swap, just so the times 3 can do something, anything. Here's an idea. I'm really curious how this works out. If I swap the times 3 and a question mark, what I want to find out is if the question mark also gets neutered by the bottom die. I just kind of for science, but it's also not that bad a swap, because then it's possible for me to get times 10 with the question mark. And plus, if that is the case, then what I can do is get all the question marks to the bottom die and get all my mega multipliers on the left die. So let's wait for this question mark to show up down here. Nope, it's 0. As you can see, 0. So now I got to get this question mark to somewhere better. I'll swap it around with some 99s elsewhere. and hope that works out. I'm just going to wait until I get a free shop reroll. Hey, good news is I broke 100 billion. This is by far my best run. I don't think I'm going to hit a trillion, but I feel as though I could have if I wasn't getting zeros where I should be getting insane numbers. Oh, my top 3 high-scoring die faces will have their results multiplied by 10. All other dice will have their result cut in half. Neither effects happens to wilds or dice which multiply the entire roll. Yeah, that's really good. I don't think much more needs to be said. That is just insanely good. I will buy this right now. I think I will then again now just save for the next shop reroll. But I think this should be insane. Again, unless some stupid glitch happens. Oh god, the game is lagging. Don't crash on me. It's telling me you can't do simple math. Oh my god, it is going to crash on me. The more I see this lag in this crash, the more I'm inclined to believe that it actually is a glitch that the zeros are showing up here. Oh, I was able to move it 1 frame. I can't... Is this like a memory leak issue or something? Did I just roll something so large this game can't possibly calculate it? Like, my CPU is at 34%, my memory is at 46%, and get this, all of it's coming from my recording software. The game itself, I have more CPU coming from Cookie Clicker right here than this game, but yet this game is lagging out. Yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna close the program, this is ridiculous. Because come on, these are big numbers for me. I like these big numbers. I want to be rewarded by getting big numbers. Oh, I need to go back to the shop. It took me back in time. I get a free reroll. No, I don't get top 3 anymore. Are you joking? I so don't care. How about this? Upon purchase, your highest scoring die will always be doubled with no downside. That's good at least. I guess that's good. I can't afford it, but top 3 was way better. It was way better. I don't understand. It's lagging again. But I mean, it's working, but it doesn't have the top 3. It's so sad. I bought it. I think I'll buy a single face multiplier just to replace my ×3 with a ×5. I would prefer a ×10, but what are you gonna do? It's still better by almost double. You can do it. Just stop lagging. Thank you. Put you right here. So anyways, now I think I just want to reroll until I get a free shop reroll. Again. Alright, we've reached 400 rolls and I can't believe it. I'm on track for a trillion. What the hell? Give me this reroll. Run multiplier. I'm not getting 3 consecutive numbers. Avoid could actually be good. It costs so much though. It costs so much. That's the only thing from here I actually want. Normally, I would take a void here, but this run has had so much weird stuff happen. I'm just too afraid of this void actually somehow ruining the good thing I have going. So instead, I'm going to just wait until 300 gives me another reroll or shop refresh for free, and then I'm gonna spend it looking for, well, top 3 for one, and maybe some other multiplier that would just improve my current setup. All right, I'm at 300. I'm at 800 billion. I mean, at least my setup is really good. And once again, I want nothing here. Maybe except for glue for meta purposes, but I think I'm over this at this point. Back to the grind. Ladies and gentlemen, with 200 rolls to go, we have broken a trillion. I cannot believe this. This is pretty nutty. I did not expect this sort of result at all, especially since this is my first game since the previous video. I genuinely thought that I was going to struggle more. I thought I was going to take more tries, but yeah, first attempt past the billion, we're at the trillion. And here, I'm not even sure what I want to do. I don't want to do big spender because all of my points come from my passives. And I think I'm just going to let it ride all the way. I'm not even going to shop refresh. I think things are going to become too expensive that it won't be worth it. I guess I'll see it at the end, and we'll see how far or how high 5 dice can get. And here we are. Last roll. Breaking 2 trillion. Doubling my goal. This was a sick run. I just really hope they can fix the lag, because by God, this game is great when it, when it runs well, but having to wait that long was frustrating. So 2 trillion, I'm curious to see where that puts me on the leaderboard, because I really want to shoot for a quadrillion next. This puts me at 209th place. It's not top 100, or maybe just top 100 is my next goal. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable next goal. I don't need to jump the gun that high, and then maybe I'll eventually hit the integer limit. This game's a good time. Just again, I hope that the confusion about the 0 gets cleared up, whether it's a glitch or a misunderstanding or an obscure interaction that is understandably hard to get. And I really, really hope the lag is fixed, because I don't want to play this game again until the gameplay can be a lot smoother, because yeah, that was frustrating. I still hope you guys enjoyed watching. I bet it'll be edited well, so I bet it was. I'll see you guys all in the next roll video. It's still gonna happen. I'm sure this game will be fixed. See you all next time, and peace.